Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Thanks for joining us. We're here today to answer questions and talk to you a little bit more about our film project that we're working on, future community and culture of the living earth. I totally reversed the future culture and community of the living earth. Thank you for joining us.
Um,
I'm April.
I'm Andre, and we are a group of people who came together the last couple of years, together with Maya, Kimberly, Leaf, Bob, and Melanie. And we, at some point, decided to start a nonprofit organization that will support the work that we've been doing, and all our experiences, to kind of embody all our experiences in our work with the earth, with ourselves, with all the amazing processes that we've been going through, and we wanted to find the best way to share that with the world. And Avenia was born at the beginning of 2017. So here we are.
Yeah, and we're gonna make this film to kind of help us spread the information that we've been getting from the earth about how to reconnect with her and what that process is like. We've been going through it ourselves as a team, and we decided that this film was really important at this time to make.
So again, welcome.
Yeah. And thank you so much for the feedback that we've received so far. One of the things that we have been asked by many people is that they want to know more specifically what is happening with the animated parts of the film. Just to have some more details and kind of create a picture a little bit about what we're talking about when we say that we're adding animation. Would you speak a little bit about that, Andre?
Sure, that's a great question, and I feel that the responsibility in a way, or our wish, is to bring certain things to our awareness, our collective awareness, and I feel that this is a really good beginning, is to make the movie and to present some of these experiences that we've been having. And just to give a bit of a background, what we're talking about, why would that be important to share, and then it will make sense why we're choosing animation and why we're choosing some of these special effects to portray some of the processes that are, in a way, challenging to explain only in words. And we've been having great success in sharing the work in workshops, in our gatherings, our community gatherings here, through which people would then have live experience. So
live experience is really helpful in this kind of work that we're presenting. However, there are a lot of people, across the world that, aren't able to physically be with us when we're doing this work with the earth. So the film is going to help with that, I think, to kind of explain it through visual and not just with the words, like you said.
Yeah, absolutely. Long story short, all of us, I think, many people have been exploring different facets of life, and for what we have been working on is talking about our relationship with the earth. Earth as a living being, as a somebody, not only in the world of plants and water and all that. Yes, to all of that, but it's also the soul of the earth and the spiritual dimension of our planet, and the entire world that embodies. So in our human existence, we've been conditioned to focus so much on our daily schedules and what we have to do to survive uh, um, in terms of to make enough money and all these obligations that we have within our structured society, that we don't have much time to spend thinking about or remembering where we came from and where we're going to after this life. And what is this world doing while we are here in this reality? And can we bring that world, can we make that world alive now? Can we communicate with that world, and why would that be a good idea?
And communicating with the world, you're referring to communicating with the world of like the spirit and earth.
Yeah, communicating, being, becoming. Well, first, remembering. If if you only think about it, can you remember entering this physical body as a soul? So, if you're 50 years old, can you remember the first time you entered your mother's womb? Can you remember where you were before that? Can you remember your experiences and who you are as a soul? And what is happening with you in this reality, while we don't have much contact and context with that world in a way that we live day to day in our human culture. So
the focus is so much on other things, the external, and not really what's happening within.
right, that's and that's what we are going to be talking about in our documentary. How do you even start addressing this question as to who am I? So when I'm talking, is it my mind that's talking, that has been conditioned and trained since I was born what to say? So am I talking out of my memory? Are these emotions that are coming in that are driving what I'm saying right now, or is my soul participating in this conversation directly and sharing about the existence of this essential world? So that's the first question. How do we know that? And first of all, you can start wherever you are, and you can enter from so many different angles. So there's no manual here.
You don't have to be an expert
to
start doing this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's just that to have a desire to even explore that world and to and then to have perseverance and maybe some guidelines. And this is what our film will offer: some of these guidelines, but not like firm rules that everybody has to follow our way. We would like you to follow your way. And the earth has her spiritual world and her spiritual evolution that we are a part of. Just the fact that we don't know about that doesn't mean that it's not important, because our society for the past several thousand years has focused on something completely different, and now we're slowly starting to come out of that cycle and awaken to this existence, and hopefully down the road, through being able to sense what the earth is going through in her maturing process, that is greatly affecting our own life and our own maturing process, and include those processes, recognize them, and include them in how we govern ourselves, in what kind of education system do we offer to our children, how do we heal ourselves, and what is our approach to ecology, or how do we produce food, and all these things. If we include the spiritual dimension, the world of the ancestors in there, who at this moment who have much more access to information and awareness than we do in this narrow reality, we would have great allies in our lives. We would have. This is why we called our project Project Peace, because if we included that dimension and that world in our life, even if we are clumsy at the beginning and don't know it, or not so proficient and great at it, it still gives a great sense of belonging and a great sense of support that you feel.
And it's taking a step too.
To give importance to that world and to allow it to express in our life, we would just together we can discover all these different ways of life that could come out of that if we have enough trust. But first things first, and this is why we are making this movie, to even depict some of these stages of reconnecting to the soul, recognizing the earth and the language in which you would communicate with the earth, or how would you get in touch with the world of the ancestors, and what does that mean? How does that reflect within you? How can you feel something from some of your past lives and integrate it in this life, or if you feel that there is something from some of your past lives that is blocking you, and it's time for you to transform it, and you have enough wisdom and abilities to do it, to do so. So you're actively participating in your spiritual evolution, rather than only participating in our financial and physical day-to-day scheduled life.